I hope Oshomole's mouth has not put him in trouble, because the former commander of 1 Division Nigerian Army, Brigadier General John Sura, retired, has described the allegations against the Nigerian Army made by the erstwhile governor of Edo State, Adams Oshomole, as the highest level of falsehood that anybody can ever peddle. Because Oshomole has said that had accused some unnamed retired military generals of complicity in illegal mining activities going on across the country. Oshomole was who is the chairman of the Senate Committee on Interior, made the allegation when the chairman of the Senate Committee on Solid Minerals Development, Samson Ekong, submitted his report before the Senate Committee on Appropriation. Well, a lot of people have been accusing all this retired general, this and that. The other time it was Asari Dokubo who accused them of illegal bunkering in Niger Delta, and up to today nothing has happened. Like they always say, in every rumor there's always elements of truth. But unfortunately, who is going to go after these people? The politicians, all of them, they are working together, because at a time will come to they will start exposing the politicians as well. When they tell you about oh, the worst democracy is better than the best military regime, they are all together. The military, they are done their own. It is not the turn of the police or the turn of the politicians, and who is going to hold them accountable? That is the problem. Mm. Well, Oshomole, who is the chairman of the Senate Committee of Interior, made allegations that when the chairman of the Senate Committee on Solid Mineral, Samson Eko, submitted a report before the Senate on appropriation, he lamented the steps being taken by President Bola Tinubu-led government to diversify the economy would remain a marriage if the incessant causes of illegal mining in the country were not addressed. Reacting to the allegation while speaking to Punch, Sura insisted that no retired general would engage in any activity that undermines Nigeria's sovereignty. How can you say such a thing? You can talk for yourself. Don't just come and tell us that oh, what Oshomole said is not the right thing. Let there be investigation, because of course we know that in everything that we do there's always corruption. There is always people that will jeopardize any process that is that really wants to bring out the truth. As a retired general, your priority is Nigeria. Mining is not meant for just an ordinary person who does not have the resources and licenses to engage in it. Therefore, any allegation that any person is bringing up is just a falsehood and just to paint a dog black in order to kill it. It's a lie. Let them go and do investigation. You can't just say he doesn't know what he's talking about. At that level, they all know themselves. Sura argued that most retired generals, aside from those involved in politics, lived a quiet life, relying on their pensions and taking care of their families. He condemned the allegations as the highest level of disrespect to the esteemed nature of a general, adding that both serving and retired officers are trained to prioritize Nigeria's economic and political stability over personal gains. How can you say that? This man, this surah, or whatever you call yourself, just speak for yourself. The only thing you can say is that Oshomole should not generalize. He should not just generalize. Also speaking to the aforementioned publication, General Basha Adewimbi, retired, rejected Oshomole's claim. All of them will definitely support themselves. Support Oshomole's claims. They will not support it, they will reject it. What do you expect? Who are they going to support? Reject Oshomole's claim, stating that he was unaware of any retired general involved in illegal mining. As far as I am concerned, I am not aware of any retired general behind illegal mining in Nigeria. There is no reason for that. That is misinformation, he said. So, if somebody is giving fake news, then they should go after him. If you believe that Shomole has given fake news, then you go after him and he should be arrested for that, to prove your innocence. That is how it ought to be. Prove your innocence, prove your innocence. That's it. I think Oshomole should be arrested. You can't just tell us to forget about it and everybody just go and sleep. Oshomole also should bring about evidence to prove. They say he who alleges must prove. It's the responsibility of the person who alleges to prove. Oshomole is not far. It's not the first to say that Dokubo said, and we know how corrupt Nigeria is. After all, it is army that landed Nigeria in this mess during military junta. And with the senator, let government be serious about it and investigate instead of attacking him. The question is that is it Tinubu that will go after them? Does it mean that Tinubu himself? Are you telling us that Tinubu himself does not have a skeleton in his in his cupboard? Is that he has skeleton in his cupboard? They will not do anything. They will just be talking and talking and talking. At the end of the day, nothing will happen. Take him to court for defamation if you are clean. Others Oshole must back his allegation with names since he claimed knowing the culprits both in service and retired. Making blanket accusations amounts to defamation of character, and no nonsense officer may seek justice in the court of law if he fails to readdress himself as soon as possible. We are watching. Let me tell you, this is they will forget about it. This guy said, Asari Dokubo, what did he do to today? Nothing happened. These accusations cannot be false. You can only exonerate yourself if you are not doing it. That's it. You should not just come out and say, oh, that is not what it is. If you are not doing it, others may be doing it. I would like to ask Oga, if retired generals are among ordinary people, Oshomole may have fools. Be satisfied with your own innocence. Don't be assertive when you cannot even say anything about your former colleagues' vocations. It sounds pedestrian. General Sura, you can only defend yourself and not others. We are Nigerians with different peoples and characters. For this Nigeria, with all that we know, dog na monkey, no be so. Asari Dokubo mentioned this. None of you challenge him month back. Don't mind them. No position, rank, or status is immune from temptations to commit crime, and whoever is trying to defend or rationalize a crime is himself a criminal or an accomplice, both of which are punishable under the law. Retired general is trying to intimidate the senator, but the intimidation tactics will not work. Mr. General, do you have a committee of generals which say no serving or retired should do illegal activities? Better you defend yourself than say what I don't even know about others, or what you don't know about others. What led to the massacre at Udu in Delta State last year? Can you ever even swear answer such a question? Senator Shomole, please be yourself or don't mind them. So Shomole himself, is he clean? Not all of them. Both the politicians and the military people, they are the ones who have spoiled this country. Okay, the general should speak for himself. General Sura should speak for himself. We have watched videos of bandits who accuse some of the big shots in the military as their sponsors. If it is not part of the said atrocities, others may be. You should have asked the senator for evidence instead of blanket denial. Not so. So guys, let's say your opinion and let's have your take. Thank you.